I am Dyana Rozay, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by Dyana Rozay on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, fam bam? It's your girl, Dyana Rozay. I'm here to bring y'all the latest in gossip and reality TV tea. So come on in. It is nice to have y'all. Okay, all the cousins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all know how we do over here, child. This is the cookout, baby. Everybody's invited except for you know who. If you can hear the sound of my voice, let me know, please, and thank you by putting your city, your state, your country, your island, wherever you are from, into the chat. That way I can say what's up real quick. Come on in. I appreciate every single one of y'all. You said exactly, no snow, just clouds. What? It's freezing here. I can't stand it. I don't like it to be too cold. I like the sun. I am a summer baby. Come on in, come on in. You said Spring Hill, Florida is here. What's up, Spring Hill? Nice to have you. Let me put myself in the center real quick. Hey, what's up, Sherry? Nice to have you, girl. Come on in. Melissa is here. What's up, Melissa? Melissa is one of my backroom members. She supports the channel all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you would like to become a member, please do so by clicking the link at the top of the chat. And I also want to say thank you to those of you who support my channel, even when the video isn't up, child. Cheryl the Pearl, Linda B, Jackie, Greta, Cicely, thank you so much. I get all excited when I'm at home trying to get shit done, trying to get things done. And then, you know, I get that little Cash App ding, baby. Makes me happy. What's up? Nice to have you, New York City. Who else we got? We got Clone in the house. Y'all, Clone is my real sister. Got the same mama, same daddy, damn it. So come on in, Maryland. What's up? I also saw Lady D Keys. Come on in. Nice to have you, Miss Lady D. Y'all hit that like button and share the video, okay? Come on in. I do want to tell y'all a little story, though, that happened to me the other day, because sometimes I am running around this damn city and I like have my headlights on all the time. I'll just leave my headlights on. I did not realize that I had my headlights on. I was gone for a couple of hours and I drained my damn battery. And then I'm sitting there, you know, stuck like Chuck, trying to figure out who to call. So anyway, I ended up calling my spouse, my husband. Y'all know how we do. But he ended up buying me, what is this called? It's called a jump starter. I don't know if y'all can see it. Shoemaker jump starter. And then here's the back. Like, if you guys don't have one of these, get one. It is a lifesaver. You don't need anybody. You don't need like jumper cables, or you don't need anybody to pull their car up to yours. All the stuff that women shouldn't be doing any damn way, especially in this climate, okay? Been to ask somebody to help you out and got snatched and got yourself snatched. So make sure y'all get one. And I actually put the link in the chat. Not in the chat, my bad. It's in the description box. So if y'all want to get the one I have, y'all can get this one. And it's already charged. You just connect it and you good to go. But if you don't want to hear your spouse's mouth like I don't, if you don't want to hear your spouse's mouth first, like me, okay, go on ahead and pick yourself one up. That way you don't have to call them. You can just do it, fix it, get yourself home, okay? You said, yes, I need one. Yes, I need one. I have what? You have one that put airs in the tire. You need that one too. You sure do. The link is in the chat. I got you, girl. I said, you know what I'm going to do for 2026 now that we know that we could get picked up for any damn thing, including if we ain't got our papers on this, child. I feel like they might be trying to take us back to Africa. Going ahead, I'm going to be sharing with y'all all the stuff. All the stuff that I have to do or get involved in every single day, because you never know. But the link is in the chat, okay? Make sure y'all get yourselves one if you need one. But happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Belicious. You said yes, a good jumper box is good. Yeah, that's what it is. Clone, do you have one, girl? You probably do. Clone probably. Look, my sister get herself into more crap than me. More crap than me sometime. Um, we got to have them papers too. Yes, let's talk about these damn papers. Y'all know they taken all of us. Okay, they took a whole apartment building in Chicago. That was over the summer. They had people walking out in the middle of the night in their undies, no shoes on, no nothing. They didn't care who it was, men, women, and children, babies too. Took them all the way down to a detention center, knowing that those people were born and raised here. Their ancestors came from the slave ships, like all of us, child. Anyway, at least on this soil. Anyway, they picked them up and did some things, and now there's a whole lot of shit going down over there in the Minnesota area. I just want to be able to share this with y'all. Y'all should be paying attention to this stuff if you are not. Young lady had lost her life. Also, an American, a Caucasian citizen. Well, people are worried because I think they said they have over 78,000 people detained all over the country right now. And there's a lot of people who are saying these people have papers. Some of them, you know what I'm saying, have papers. So what's up? And they're asking for answers and all kinds of stuff. Well, on Friday, we were told to get our papers, that we should be walking around, just in case, with papers so that we don't get picked up. So all this is a problem for all of us at the end of the day. That's the point I'm trying to make, child. This is a point for, damn it, all of us. And even though we were joking, some of us, I know I was a part of the joking, when Barack Obama became president, I said, bitch, we're going to have to walk around with our papers because they're going to try to do something. We were joking about it when Trump became president the first time, and now it is an actual factual situation. Let me put this up here so y'all can read it, because this is what the DHS, take this down, the DHS, Department of Homeland Security, okay, said the secretary, her name is Kristi Noem, she emphasized foreign nationals should register and carry proper proof or proof of status. How do you know a foreign national from anybody, damn it, else? But she said you need to carry proof of status under the Alien Registration Act, leading to confusion with some suggesting that citizens carry passports to avoid being profiled by increased ICE activity. There was a real estate agent, white male, who got picked up last week. His wife had made a post where she was crying tears. She was nervous. She said, I've never been in front of the camera before. But she said earlier today, and they kept him for like 9 or 10 hours. When he came out, his face was all bruised up. He had marks all across his chin and his forehead, his cheekbone. I was like, oh, it's time. We're here. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up. For people who think that you may not be impacted, we're all impacted. We're all impacted, whether you have to talk to your kids or your grandkids about it, if you're seeing it in the streets. It's exhausting, but I do want to just share with y'all. A lot of us watch, certain channels for information, and I want to make sure that I give y'all everything you need to know, okay? Because I don't want us to be hurting out here and not understanding, but we need code words for our family members in case we get picked up. Y'all need code words because they can basically copy your voice and send it off to people. There's all kinds of shit that I've been looking at this weekend, child. Scared the daylights out of myself. Scared the daylights out of myself. Come on in. Birth certificate and real ID. Birth certificate, real ID, passport. You might want to keep your passport at home just in case somebody snatch it. You can't get it back. But yeah, to the 1700s. Speak about it. 1700s, baby. We're living in some weird ass times, and this all happened in the course of, we're not even in a full year under his administration. He took office on the 21st of January. So we can only imagine what the next 3 years, if people don't get their asses out to vote and I'm just going to say this once. I know we love to say some of us, not all of us, like me, that only the general elections count, only your local elections, not the presidential election. This is why you vote every election, because the president's words supersedes the state. Sometime they can come in and do all this nasty shit that they're doing right now, even though he ran on the ticket of less government interference, more states do your own thing. He's coming right in and telling these states what to do, or he's pulling funding so your ass don't eat, you don't have electricity, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, we need to treat it all the right way. Now, I told y'all from the beginning, my family clone knows, we grew up talking about politics. The kids, the grown-ups, they used to talk in front of us. They did not care. We sat around in round table discussions at my grandparents' house. You talked about what was happening locally in the newspaper, the whole nine, which is why I'm so passionate about it. But we got to keep it up. We got to talk and stop letting people trick us. Okay, don't vote for the president, only vote for the local. People have said that shit so much. Ooh, I'm so mad. I'm just mad. Okay. You said it's predicted that February is going to be a doozy. Anyway, let's talk about some other shit that's happening politically. Okay, hold on. Let me get my screen up here. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. Hit the like button, share the video, please, and thank you. Thank you to all of my new followers. I see y'all. I tried to put a little welcome to the family under your comments, anybody who made a comment, but if you are here now, welcome to the family. I love y'all over here, okay? All the time. Other countries will soon shut us out. Yeah, they're all talking about it, child. They're all talking about it. Hold on, let me get my story up here. Here's another story. Y'all know we love to talk about, who do we love to talk about? Like Cam Newton and Nick Cannon and Stefan Diggs. Y'all know they like to make the planet fruitful. Y'all know they like to make the planet fruitful. And there's a whole lot of people who get pissed and they're like, what the mess? You know what I'm saying? Out here making all of us look bad. I've heard that shit before. This is what I have to say, because we need to talk about every damn body, including the people that set the rules. Okay, like Hunter Biden over there. Hunter Biden, baby. Listen to this shit. Y'all are not going to believe it. Hold on, let me grab my phone. So look, I was looking at this the other day and I can't say that I'm shocked, because I do read a lot. And I know that there's a certain group of people, the elite, the upper class, the people that make the millions and tell us what to do, tell us what our morals should be, our values should be. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Kick a bone, get the hell on, shake a bone and get the hell on. Well, Hunter Biden is out here populating the earth with other women, okay, that are not his wife. Then his ass got hit up for child support. He had to take a DNA test, which he refused, but the courts made him. They found out that was that damn man's baby. Okay. Then he went back in 2023 to reduce his child support order. If y'all didn't think that shit was ghetto before, it's ghetto. Okay. He went and reduced his damn child support order because he said, y'all got me out here spending my last dime on this heifer, on this child. Okay. Well, the other day, Hunter, there was another suit filed in the court saying that they want Hunter to be held in contempt and arrested for not following the child support order. He is in contempt of the child support order. Okay, make sure y'all share this story at church when y'all gossiping about somebody's hat or their shoes. Talk about this shit too. That he is in contempt because when he went down there in 2023 and said, I ain't got it. I ain't got it for that little heifer. I want to be taken off child support. I should not be paying this much. One of the things that he told the court in order to reduce his child support payment was that he is an artiste and that his painting sells for millions, which it does. Y'all can look it up. Hunter Biden payments. Take a look at it. Anyway, I think in 2023, his pay, he received somewhere around 1.5 million is what was reported. 1.5 million in sales. But it basically goes anywhere between thousands of dollars all the way up to $500,000 and then some, right? Well, in order to reduce his payment, he told the court that he was going to give his child, who should have received it anyway as a part of her inheritance, but he said, I'm going to give her some of my paintings, which is worth a lot of money, and she can sell them and do whatever. The baby's 7 years old right now. 7 years old. Was 5 at the time. 5 at the time of the court case. Do you know that man hasn't given that baby nothing? He hasn't. He got the child support reduced and has never given her not one painting. He sat on that witness stand. He cried tears when he saw the child. The baby actually gave him, the 5-year-old actually gave them pictures that she drew. And he said he was touched because that baby was an artist like him and that she could have inherited his artistic genes. Tell that story alongside the Nick Cannon story. Okay, we gonna have to equal the playing field, baby. Social media equalizes the playing field, in my opinion. Come on in, come on in, come on in. What did you say? Hunter is such an embarrassment to the Biden family. Let him be an embarrassment to everybody. Okay, these are the people that tell you what to do. His money tells you what to do. He talks to people in politics and says, your son isn't worthy. Your daughter isn't worthy. Know that. That's a fact. Come on in. That's right. Bump up the thumbs up. Bump up the thumbs up. I don't know what to say. I think of the Ice Cube lyrics all the time. Who are they to be equal to? Get the hell out. Stop being an Uncle Tom. You little sellout. Listen, y'all better start talking about everybody because we talk a lot about ourselves and a lot of people talk about us, but we be leaving these other people out. Period. Who else can I talk about? Let's see. Hold on. We're going to get rid of Hunter. Let's talk about this real quick, child. Period. I don't know if y'all saw this the other day. Y'all know Minnesota is going through it. And take the poll at the top of the chat. I want y'all to take that poll for a reason. What's up, Bama girl? Nice to have you. Yeah, so let's talk about this real quick. This is happening over there in Minnesota. Y'all know that there is a lot of unrest after an unarmed citizen, civilian, was taken out by an ICE member, shot her in the face, I think in the shoulder and the arm. A whole lot of stuff is going on over there, but people have taken to the streets and they said they want their city back, their state back. There's a lot going on. Erica, I know one that did, a woman, a popular one. Okay, was a fan. Okay, hell, I think Sunny from Lovemere Huntsville, she had to defend her vote because she voted for him. It was a whole lot. But anyway, look at this mess. I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm gonna make myself small real quick. Put it up here. So y'all see there's a little video at the end. But anyway, there was a supremacist that was getting his his lights knocked out. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. I don't know. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I don't know if y'all can tell who is saving this man's life. It says a January 6er and white supremacists protected by young Black men. That's what it says in the middle there. Okay. But there were 2 Black men that were helping this man get to safety after he got his ICE card to come in and do whatever he wanted to do. Okay. So it basically says protesters in Minnesota, they're heating up as counter protesters led by a pardoned January 6er and supremacist influencer by the name of Jake Lang sparked backlash in Minnesota when Jake Lang effed around and found out. Then he was saved and protected, escorted to his car by the very people that he targets. Can y'all see that? They helped that man back to his car, child. I howled. If y'all don't start reading books, child, what did you say? I just watched Priscilla. Why hasn't anyone talked about Elvis Presley? I don't know, child. What do we need to know about him? Anyway, the way I cracked up, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, they have not come out and made a statement yet. But yeah, a lot of us have been saying that some of this shit ain't our business. This would be one of them. Oh my God. Anyway, I thought that was so funny. But I am looking forward to hearing what these young men have to say. Because listen, he was being taken care of by people in that city who believed that he was on the wrong side of history. I don't know. We're going to have to see what happens next. But that did take me out. That did take me out. Anyway, that was one of the stories. The other story I wanted to share with y'all. Let me see what else I got over here. Hold on. I talked about Hunter Biden. Okay, let's talk about this one real fast. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I don't have my other post up. Oh, here we go. Damn it. Okay, so y'all know that song that Nene Leakes have. Ring, 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 bitches is mad. Y'all remember that? I forgot who she was rapping with, but she did some rap song. Anyway, let's move on. We're gonna get into some of the gossip that I had on my screen, the thumbnail when y'all get over here. Anyway, Nene Leakes, y'all know she has been on a little bit of a press tour, and the press tour was requested by Bravo. I want y'all to know that Bravo told her to push her buttons on IG, on Twitter, on YouTube, and get out there and let the people know that Bravo has brought her back in for Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, right? They're going to do a tour around the United States where there's certain people. I know Portia's in it. I forgot who else. I think it's Giselle Bryant. Those are the two that I remember. But Nene, they're going to make a pit stop and they're going to go to Nene's house or wherever they meet with Nene. And then they're going to have some, talk about the history of Real Housewives. 20 years on air. These ladies have done their thing and have really put, Black women a lot on the maps. Some of the stuff that we've seen out there, right? Come on in. Hit the like button, share the video. Anyway, after Nene went on her press tour, she's still doing it. And congratulations to her. I'm actually happy to see it. Andy Cohen had made a statement saying there's no way we could have done 20 years of Real Housewives without Nene Leakes. No way in hell. And she even said thank you to Portia and Phaedra in particular for basically pounding my name, stumping the yard for me with the network executives, with whoever needed to hear it. Bring this lady back. And this is going to open the door for her to return to the show. That it is what it is. Okay, but y'all see it in the screen there. There's a lot of people who were happy to have her. So Phaedra and Portia, they both said, we can't wait to see you, girl. It's going to be epic, right? Cynthia Bailey had said her congratulations to her. Even Sheree said it could not have been 20 years without you, baby, okay? I think Sheree's also going to make an appearance, I'm sure. Vicky from the OC, she said, we missed you. We can't wait to see you. So Vicky's a part of the show. So anyway, Tamra Judge, child, everybody was chit-chatting and giving their congratulations. So that was great. What's up? What is up? Is that my girl, Gloria? I think OG Glow is in the house. Yes, the Supreme Team from St. Louis. Welcome, girl. So yeah, everybody gave their congratulations. And then there was just a little bit of pushback from an ex-housewife. And I want y'all to see who it was, okay? Let me get her face up here. That's Bethany Frankel, child. Bethany Frankel had some words the other day. Okay. Ring, 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 bitches is mad. Now, y'all can tell me what they were mad about. Okay. But she got on there. I'm not going to play the video. Y'all can look that up for yourselves if you want to hear it. I'm going to give y'all the summary. She basically says this. I'm happy for Nene or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what she wants to do. So yeah, I'm not going to step on her, on, her happiness. Right. But she said, this is where I have a problem. She said that she went to Bravo producers. She sat with executives and she pitched a show idea. And her show idea was her and Nene Leakes traveling the country, similar to what the premise of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Those two traveling the country, making pit stops, places that they've actually traveled within the United States, talking, gossiping, shooting the shit with fans and stuff like that. She said that was my fucking idea. And she said she finds it awful interesting that she told that to the producers. And here we are with Ultimate Girls Trip, which usually does destination trips and everything is done on the island or whatever. She said now that idea has shown up on this platform with Nene Leakes in it. She's not accusing Nene Leakes of anything though. And then the bus is traveling the country to all of the cities where these housewives actually reside, right? I thought that was something, baby. Yes. Okay. She said, apparently great idea without it too. She said it was a great idea without it too. Mm-hmm. Yep. Child. You said you get what Bethany is saying about Nene, even if it was a backhanded compliment. Well, I'm just saying, I'm not even saying that she's mad. I do think that she's happy for her. I think that it was real interesting that she said, listen, bitch, we're not going to act like I didn't come to y'all and pitch it verbatim what I wanted to happen. And when I told y'all I wanted Nene Leakes to do it with me, nobody else, y'all told me that the network wouldn't touch her with a 6-foot pole. That was less than 2 years ago. And here she is on the platform, and you guys are executing an idea that I pitched to you. Ain't that something? I thought it was interesting. You said you heard that idea before. Oh, you said you heard it before. Who did you hear it from? Did anyone catch Bethany say you're welcome? Yeah. Bethany Frankel don't hold her tongue. She is definitely pissed, period. And she called them out on it. Facts. Well, Andy Cohen had something to say too. Let's look at what he had to say. Y'all know that Bethany Frankel got her multi-millions from Skinny Girl Margarita. That is her brand. She still owns a percent of it, but she sold a lot of it off. And like she has more money than, she's right up there. She's up there with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the money. Okay. She got it, period. But yeah, let's talk about what Andy said. He said that he was asked a question. Are you on TikTok? Do you like to, do the TikTok stuff and all that, right? That TikTok is slamming. He said that he tried to go over there, but boy, that margarita lady, oh my God, it's suffocating. I couldn't. He said he doesn't like it because of the margarita lady. That was a direct hit at Bethany. He said she's suffocating to watch. Period. So they both smacking at each other right now. I don't know. Listen, all I can do is spread the word. I don't know. I think that if I pitched an idea to Bravo and then that shit showed up on screen 2 years later, less than 2 years later, I would be one of the bitches that's mad. Just like Nene sung about. It'll be me. I'm the bitch that's mad for sure. For sure. Okay. Oh, y'all don't like Bethany. Y'all said leave Andy alone. He's doing the Lord's work. The reunion was Nene's idea. Yep. You're right. There's a lot of ideas that show up on these platforms, right? There's a lot, but a lot of people love them some Andy Cohen. They do, they do, they do. Okay. Well, I just want to share that. Let's see. Who else did I say I want to talk about? Let's talk about love and marriage real quick. Well, not really love and marriage. I did see some things out there. I think that was brought up by, who was it? DJ Richie Sky. DJ Richie Sky had made a remark about them bringing Love and Marriage DC back, revitalize that show, get it back on the air. It was a bomb show. Everybody wants to see it again. I agree. I love the Tylers in that show. I think we need to have different storylines with different families, and I thought that they were a solid family, and they're funny. I like Jamie and Elena's chemistry. Irena, my bad. Irena's chemistry. But I'll say this: you don't have to bring everybody back, okay? The lady who said something, I think it was Yusha, when he told her to get on her broom, yeah, leave her off. But everybody else, bomb.com. I thought that was a solid ass show. So I hope that they bring that back. But I do want to say, Linda said, I love Andy Cohen. I know you do. I know you do. Let's see. Yo DC and yo NE crew. I want to say congratulations to Stormy Steele for picking up another Belle Collective show, child. Looks like she's going to run her own series over there. It's going to be Belle Collective Birmingham. Right now we got a Belle Collective Jackson, Mississippi, which I love. I love that they went to the poorest state in the nation to show how people are living, doing amazing things over there with business. I enjoy that show. I love it so much. We're going to talk about it a little more in just a minute. But I love that show. I think it is great. It is popping, okay? And now they're about to put it in Birmingham. There isn't a lot of major networks that would even roll the dice with some shit like that. Never, ever, ever, ever. And that's what it is. But Stormy, I am looking forward to seeing what she has going on. Y'all can see the lead right here. It says Stormy Steele will lead Belle Collective Birmingham spinoff. And that is set to return sometime in 2026, or set to come on in 2026. I don't know exactly when it's going to show on our screens though, but in 2026. So I'm just going to read a little bit of it. It says that Love and Marriage Huntsville, previously Love and Marriage Huntsville star, Canvas beauty mogul Stormy Steele is going to show up on Belle Collective Birmingham, and she's going to connect with a circle of driven, successful Southern belles in the rising culture hub of a thriving destination. I don't know much about Birmingham, so if we have any Birmingham in the audience, anybody that lives there, tell me about it. Tell me about the culture there. But they said they're determined to transform the city into a thriving destination for beauty and influence. And Stormy must navigate Birmingham's deeply connected social and business scenes to forge alliances with fellow powerhouses. Okay. So I actually am looking forward to this. It looks like it's going to be set around the beauty industry. And that, I mean, who doesn't love beauty? You know what I'm saying? I like her hair care line. I use a shampoo and conditioner. Okay, cool. Congratulations. You're here for it. Me too. I'm looking forward to seeing more, more moguls on TV. But yeah, that is what's going on with her. And then I wanted to also say, hold on, let's talk about Belle Collective real quick, because that is coming back sooner than we think on February 13th, which is just a couple of weeks away. And we're going to get season 7. And from what I'm understanding, it is double the episodes. So last time we had a total of 8 episodes, including the reunion, which was 1 episode, right? So a total of 8. So it looks like they're going to be bringing us at least 16 episodes. So I cannot wait to see it. But it says that the foundation laid in season 6 is Letitia finds out that her marriage to Glenn is on the rocks, right? She got to figure out how to make things good. and she's going to make a courageous decision to prioritize herself. Marie, Marie is rocked by devastating betrayal when she learns that Cedric has been unfaithful. Okay. Meanwhile, Latrice and Cliff are riding high as their restaurant taste emerges as Jackson's hottest dining destination. But Latrice is soon forced to confront a serious health condition or health scare that threatens everything that she's built. And then we're also going to see Selena and her marriage to Mike. What's going to happen with this long-awaited marriage? So anyway, or wedding. Anyway, what I wanted to do, let me put this up here. We're going to do what's called viewer takeover. Okay. I am a huge fan of Belle Collective, and y'all have gotten my opinions on this show throughout the season, but I realize my opinion may not be your opinion. It may not be your opinion. So when I was reviewing the show, I kept saying over and over that this was a catch-22 for Latrice. If y'all watched the season, y'all know that Letitia and her husband Glenn, you know, she found out that he might have been flirting with Mandy Pandy. Okay. Mandy is Latrice's friend. And unfortunately, the way the reunion ended, it was Letitia and Latrice at odds, with Letitia basically saying, fuck that hoe. I will never speak to her again. You don't get to, profit off of my pain, and neither do your friends. She gave us the whole tea. Your friend, we were both trying to pitch people to producers on who would make it to the show. And she said, or who should come in this season, because y'all know they lost 4 people. Anyway, she felt really betrayed. She said, this happens every single time. You knew exactly why this girl was coming on here, all the shit, right? And so she felt a way about it. Hold on. Anyway, my position was, I don't know if telling her would have helped in the friendship, specifically because, let me put this up here, specifically because Glenn is a known cheater and you've still stuck it out with him. So if she did tell you what was happening, how would that have affected your friendship? I still think it would have been a problem for your friendship, no matter what. But there were a lot of people who thought that Latrice was just a horrible person and a hater. Okay. And a hater. Anyway, I'm reading your comments and I shouldn't be. Anyway, I wanted to know how y'all felt about it. That's why I asked at the top of the chat, if you were married to someone you knew was a cheater, okay? You knew that this person cheated, man or woman, does not matter. And your friend laid eyes on him in the street or her in the street with somebody else, and they thought they was a little too close for comfort. Would you end that friendship if you found out later that your friend saw it or knew about it? Would you say that friend ain't for me and get rid of them? Or would you put the burden solely on your spouse? That was the question, okay? So I'm going to take a poll. Let's put the poll up here. I thought that was a pretty deep question because I didn't think about the other side, but there might be people who feel like the friend should tell no matter what. Hold on. Okay. So let's look at the poll. Your spouse has a history of cheating. Your friend catches him, but doesn't tell you anything about it. Do you end the friendship or no? 33% of y'all said yes, the friend would be dead to you, that you want that friend to tell you no matter what. And 67% of you said no, my spouse is a problem, not my friend. Okay. You said the answer would depend. Would depend on what? What would the answer depend on? What would the answer depend on? I think it's crazy. Y'all know how I feel. I talked about it all season. I didn't necessarily think that it was Latrice's fault in regards to how she handled herself, because Glenn is out there. Okay? Glenn is out there, so that would be hard, right? I think that the answer would depend. Let's see. It's on your spouse. Let's be honest. Some people say that they want to know, and when you tell them, they act different towards you. They do. I think it's a catch 22 sometimes. I don't think that everybody's prepared for that. You said, I don't get involved. History of cheating means it's done. He's done it before, and they stayed. So they have nothing for him. You're going to stay out of it. Okay. You said, my best friend is my rock. Cool. I would tell my friend that her husband needs to talk to you about something. Really? Okay. Hey, Mildred. You said, hey, y'all. Excited to catch a live. Child, we are talking about this we're doing what's called viewer takeover. Let me give y'all the information. Viewer takeover. And what we're going to do is basically we're going to keep this storyline straight before we get to the new season, which is in just a couple of weeks. Okay. We're going to do it with this. We're going to do it with some other reality TV shows. Today it is with Belle Collective. If we know we've been there for our friend, we've watched them cry tears, you know what I'm saying? We've talked life back into them. We said, girl, shit happens. If you love that man, go on ahead and stick it out. You know what I'm saying? You've given your 2 cents. You've seen her hurt. You've given your 2 cents, and now you are out at the goddamn grocery store. And who do you see? Okay? Who do you see at the restaurant? You know what I'm saying? Up there at Publix. At the Publix superstore, getting lunch, feeding each other noodles like the little Dalmatian dogs, okay? Eating the noodles until they smooched. And you picked up your grocery bag and you walked out like this so that nobody could see you. How do you handle that? You get in the car, you're like, bitch, I made it. But now you've synced it. Okay, Moses? You've synced it. Do you tell your spouse or no? You said she gonna stick beside him any damn way. He's gonna stick beside him anyway, right? She's been on your couch, y'all drinking wine, y'all crying tears, child. You wiping her eyes. You like, bitch, I hate that motherfucker for you. You know what I'm saying? You saying all the things you're supposed to say. You have your husband, get him together, have a little sidebar, talk to him. For her, for me. Okay, how do you handle it? You said, apparently he doesn't care to be in public with this woman. Okay. All right. I've been on both sides of this. I've been in a situation of seeing and knowing damn near catching my friend's man cheating, and the shit exploded on me. Trust me, women know in most cases. You're right. I've always been told, do not get in the middle of people pulling sheets. Don't get in the middle of people pulling sheets. They're not going to choose you ever. And if anything, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Now, I have done it. I told y'all this story. This is the reason why I don't do it anymore. I did talk to my friend, told her, bitch, get the hell up out of there. You can stay with me if you need to. I did all the things that I thought was supportive, even though I was raised not to do that shit. And she did for a little while. She actually moved in with me, slept on my couch until she got her own apartment, all the things. Anyway, that raggedy husband of hers started calling my phone and told me he knew where my car was parked. I lived in St. Louis. And in St. Louis, there's a lot of street parking. I had an apartment, and sometimes you didn't get to park right in front of your building. Anyway, he told me where my car was parked. He told me what he was going to do to me. He said all kinds of shit. And I said, my grandma was right. My grandma was right. Okay. Hey, girl, let me see if I can get you up here. Hey, Toya.
Hiya. How are you?
Welcome, girlfriend. How are you?
I am well. I am well. So I was the comment that said it depends.
Okay.
So a couple different levels here. For one, did you see what was going on? Didn't tell me, but you run around telling everybody else? You know what I mean? Is it a scenario where the friend didn't tell me? Okay, let's do it from my perspective.
Okay.
Like if it was actually me, I'm not one of those types of females who is going to attack my friend because you have some females who's going to attack their friend. You know, like I'm not that type, but I don't want to lose the friendship with my friend, right?
Correct.
But if she's in fear of losing the friendship, then automatically that goes to tell you you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Correct.
And then back to the other part where, okay, and let me land the plane on Latrice. I like Latrice, right? Sometimes she's misunderstood. She does have like that nervous giggle, right?
Mm-hmm.
In this scenario, Latrice was wrong. And the reason that she was wrong is because, come on, we all know she knew that that's what the girl was coming on there for. Ain't no way this your best friend of so long and you didn't know that this girl was coming. You been knew this. That's why you pitched her to the show. And here's the thing. If that's what you did, like, hey, let me bring her on and let her tell it herself directly. Okay, I get if you're going that way about it, but be honest. And so to me, the fact that Latrice wasn't honest about it, where she could have just said, hey, yeah, I did know, but I felt like it would be better if it came directly from the horse's mouth. So that way you could get all of the details. Also, if we're more than just show friends, coworkers, and we really do have this deep personal relationship, then you should have let that play out off camera.
Oh.
But the way that you blindsided her with it, and this is saying, hey, y'all like, you know, y'all hang out together, y'all husbands is best friends, allegedly, the way they portray it to us is like, y'all good girlfriends. So the fact that y'all are good girlfriends, you shouldn't have did that to her on national television. That man had already been embarrassing her on national television for seasons. And now you just actively participated in it.
Okay.
And then also there's the scene where, you know, she's getting her hair done or whatever. And I know that she has the nervous giggle, but in that scenario, that wasn't the nervous giggle.
Okay.
And in that scenario, her girlfriend even said some slick stuff about, they got too many Latisse and Latrice. But Glenn's wife, basically, the nervous girlfriend says something slick about Glenn's wife, how I look better and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, this is, you're not allowed to just sit there and laugh that off and let her throw shade on your girlfriend. Also, while talking about her man being in her DMs. So the way she handled the whole situation, in my opinion, you're not my friend.
Okay, good point. Those were the things that I caught too. I went, girl, you laughing too hard. The way Tambra, was totally let off the hook. I want to see how Latrice handles Tambra for the new season, because Tambra was a part of that shit too. Tambra, I don't know which one of them ran. Was it Latrice that got out of her seat and ran up and down when she said, y'all know why he's attracted to me? Like I'm more attractive than his wife.
I believe Tamara was already standing up and Latrice was sitting in the seat.
Okay.
And I could be wrong because, you know, they space these shows out. It'd be like 3 years later.
Yes. So this is exactly why we're doing this, because I want to get y'all's opinion too. Because y'all know I like to get up here, clown. We're watching the show, give my review, but I do want y'all to be able to share your points of view. So I appreciate you for coming up, girl. And you made excellent points. I don't know, like you said, there's some clear rights and clear wrongs. And for you, Latrice laughing at her friend, knowing, like I said, you sat around with her when she was crying about Glenn. You knew what was going on. So, you know what I mean? There's some points there. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
that's also the part where, again, did you not tell me because, hey, I don't know if you're going to believe me or I ain't want to mess up our friendship, but then you running around telling the whole town? You get what I'm saying? So it's like one of those, and I see some comments that's like, no, that ain't my business. I'm staying out of it. Cool, right? But
Right.
then you ain't supposed to be running nowhere else running it either.
Point taken, girl. You have all excellent points. Okay, listen, the new season is coming up. This is definitely a storyline. Latrice, Mandy, Letitia. I want to see if Tambra is in it or not. We're going to see. But these are all good points. I'm going to read a couple of comments. You can stay up if you like, but I'm going to read a couple of comments from the audience, and anybody who would like to join, you can. But thank you, Toya. I appreciate you coming up, girl. Okay, let me see what y'all had to say in the comments. Hold on. Let me run it back a little bit. Let's see. You said you got to let a hoe be a hoe. Girl, hold on. Toya has come back up. Thank you, girl. She said, you got to let a hoe be a hoe. I wouldn't be mad at her. I would be pissed at him because he went outside of our marriage. Okay. So there's different scenarios. Mill just said, now I would tell my sister if it was my family, I'm telling. Same. My sister, I would tell. My friends, I'm going to be a little more cautious about, just because I know the history, but I also would not be laughing. I wouldn't be laughing. I wouldn't allow that shit to get caught on a camera. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want that to ever get back to her, that I was laughing at their pain. You have to be careful. Okay, hold on. Peach Fuzz said, greetings, everybody. I caught my sorority sister's husband several times, and I never told her or anyone. He had the nerve to die with his mistress. Oh my God. Girl, you need to come up here and talk to us about that. That's horrible. Let's see. Lies More Lies said, majority of the time the group knows that the girlfriend is looking like a fool. True. I don't have those kind of friend groups, though. We don't do that. Latrice told her initially, and Tisha did nothing but got mad at her. Okay, so Lies More Lies has a little bit of insight. She said that Latrice did tell her initially, and that Tisha didn't do anything about it. She believed her husband. I mean, at the end, they had cut everybody off. They weren't allowed to come to the vow renewal. Hell, she barely made it to the vow renewal, right? If you catch my man doing me dirty, please tell me. I'm not gonna say where I got the information, but he got to go. Okay. So look, Kim, if you and your man, you have a beautiful home, he's paying, the bills, helping you do X, Y, and Z, y'all got kids together, you find this out from a friend, do you blow up your whole relationship without letting him know where you found it? How do you do that? Are you going to do your due diligence first? What happens? Tell me that. What does my t-shirt say? It says Pulp Fiction. This is the character from Pulp Fiction.
And then the other part is the attitude that Latrice had about it, where it's like, that's on you and your man. You need to talk to your man. And I get that attitude, and that would be she's making reasonable statements about it. And I'm going to circle back and say again, the only reason that her stance on it, or her, like, she's not justified in it, is because of how she allowed it to play out on camera. Otherwise, let's say she did step up and she did act like a true friend, and Letitia is mad at her because she gave her the information, then okay, cool. Yeah, that's between you and your man. Like, you're misguided. Your anger is with the wrong person. That whole stance makes sense had she had not allowed it to play out the way we saw it play out. And that's not even counting whatever was going on behind the scenes.
That's true. That's true. Okay, you've made very valid points. I agree. What's up, Deborah Trial? She is one of my members. A1 Day One. She always supports my videos. I love you, girl. Thank you so much for supporting me and my back room. And I did put down The people that has given cash apps over the week, okay, that I didn't get to shout out earlier this week. I do want to shout out y'all. Y'all are scrolling across my screen. Okay. Thank you. Look, it's a house divided. Lies More Lies said, why not if wifey not going anywhere? Why would you blow everything up if wifey not going anywhere? We also have to take in consideration these crazy ass husbands, they hold a grudge. You know what I'm saying? You be sitting there thinking you're doing your friend a solid, and that crazy ass husband or ex-husband, whatever he become, he has his sights on you and he won't take it off of you until he fucks your life up. Hey, Martell. Hey, Tisha Scott. That man don't like her. He don't. He don't like her every chance he gets. You know what I'm saying? He'll bring her up. You ruined my marriage. Mel was fine. Okay. Let's see. Latrice told her about it, about the first alleged child. Oh, okay. This is what happened. Latrice told Letitia about the first time he was alleged to have a baby, right? And then they did that Maury Povich pregnancy test on the reunion. And you said that she got mad at Latrice versus her husband, and that is what put him in that position. Got it. That makes sense too. These husbands are a lot. They are. The way Marie and Glenn did Tambra, she owes them nothing. Okay. You said you don't give a damn what Tambra does. In my opinion, Tambra stirred the pot. Was what good? What are you talking about, clone? The season hasn't come on yet. We're doing a viewer takeover to get us to the season, child. We're going to talk about this show, and we are going to catch up with every one of these people to make sure that we are right on track, from Carrie Paul, the newbie, her and Matt, all the way down, even Cedric and Marie, because this whole they're no longer together. After you made that man get rid of that damn twin sleigh bed, why? Why? Not the nerve. Okay. Okay. That is my issue. I'm not telling because you stayed before. You more than likely will say that Lonnie said she's seen us with you, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, it can get sticky. I don't know. I guess you have to play it by ear every time. The way I have been basically saying it on the screen is that I understood both sides, but I did think I think that Latrice would be in this situation whether she told her or not. I don't think that it would matter. I think it was a catch-22 and she was just going to be in the middle, no matter what. Oh, you are welcome, girlie. I appreciate you for coming up. You said, I disagree with the caller. It is damn if you do, damn if you don't. She will still stay with him. She knows that how much she can take. When you the bone collector for their emotions, they get mad at you. Ooh, that's true too. That's true too. You can watch all of that stuff, right? Okay, girl. Anyway, I just wanted to get y'all feelings and y'all thoughts. This is a new little segment we doing over here. We'll be talking about it again. I want to get everybody's opinion. I want y'all to get y'all opinions in. I want you to feel heard when we do these reviews, just like we used to in the old days. We used to have so much fun. We used to have so much fun before we were told to be one voice, one sound. We're not one voice, one sound. We got many of thoughts. We need to respect everybody's opinion. But this was real good. I appreciate you for coming up. We're going to do it again. Okay, we're going to catch up, get us all the way to the new season, which starts on February 13th. I am looking forward to it. Have you reviewed Huntsville Net? It's coming. Now, we got Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think, comes back March 7th. So yeah, we going through them damn episodes. I think they gave us 16 episodes so far. We going through them episodes. Y'all gonna tell me what y'all think leading up to this new season, because we're gonna keep these people honest and on track. Okay. I like Love and Marriage Huntsville this past season too. So we're gonna have the the second half of the season next March 7th, I believe. It's a risk telling some people. You bear the risk of flipping it on you. That's true. There are people who appreciate the heads up. I love varying opinions too. That's how you get a cure for cancer. You understand? You gotta know everybody's side, child. This helps us moving forward until you get the best one. Okay? Oh, it didn't come on last night. Nope. Love and Mere Tuntsville didn't come on last night. They're on hiatus. They're taking that mid-season break, and it comes back on March 7th. So we didn't got caught up to that point. I don't know why they're taking so many breaks this season, but that mid-season trailer looks fire. What I can say is we do see a scene between Kimmy and Maurice where Kimmy is saying yet again, "You embarrassed the shit out of me." And she has a headscarf on. Let me tell y'all something. Kimmy got that headscarf tied on her head just like a real Black queen does when they got to get their thoughts out. She's sitting on that back porch. It was very reminiscent of what happened on the cabin when she told them cameras, "Are y'all done? Because I gotta fucking scream." You know what I'm saying? But she's gonna have that little moment where she has that conversation with Maurice, so it looks like they're still trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? But I am looking forward to the next season. I am looking forward to the next season. She's another one that will stop talking to her girlfriend for a man. I love y'all opinions. I do. I love them. Okay, you guys, we've been on for an hour, and I told Miss Clone that I was not going to keep her long. So we are going to wrap it up, okay? But I appreciate every single one of y'all who came through to support all of my new subscribers, all of my A1 day ones. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the video, all the things. Make sure y'all talk about all the topics that I shared with y'all today. That is real, okay? If y'all gossip about how people look at church, go on ahead and share the Hunter Biden story. Go ahead and share the Andy Cohen story saying he can't stand the Margarita lady. Talk about that shit too, okay? Let's even the playing field now that we have this social media platform. You know what I'm saying? It might not always be free. The free speech may not always be free. So we need to start giving our free thoughts and stop shutting everybody else down, okay? Period. Anyway, let me get my screen back up. Hit the like button, share the video, please, and thank you. Make sure you're following me on all my platforms at Dyana Rozay. Y'all know sometimes YouTube don't send out them notifications. So go on ahead and make sure you're following me over there on IG and on Facebook, and keep your notifications on over there because those notifications go out. So I want to make sure everybody get a chance to come over and hang out at the family reunion, at the cookout. Okay, y'all, all my cousins. And y'all know how I feel about y'all. I love my damn cousins over here, baby. Period. Until the next time, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.